You're watching Clear Cut. Welcome back. I'm Michelle McCory. We want to update you on the latest developments out of Iran. Anti-government protests continue today in different parts of the country. But the key story is a serious threat posed against NATO troops by Iran's President Hassan Rouhani. This is in response to news that Britain, France and Germany have begun the so-called dispute mechanism to protest Iran's breaking of the 2015 nuclear deal. Rouhani saying today, and I quote, "Today the American soldier is in danger. Tomorrow the European soldier could be in danger." Rouhani did not elaborate further. All right, getting back to the pro-democracy and anti-regime protesters in Iran. In the U.S., House Republicans tried to introduce a resolution this week in support of those protesters. The idea was to show the pro-freedom movement bipartisan American support. But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi blocked that resolution from reaching the House floor. You'll also remember that on Sunday, Pelosi repeatedly refused to say if the U.S. should support the Iranian protesters when she was asked during an interview about that topic on ABC News. All right, but the anti-regime protests in Iran are continuing, and some of those protesters are even finding a way to smuggle out dramatic video of their demonstrations. Joining us now with an update and to show us some of that video is Dr. Foroughtun. Iman is the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Iran Liberation Congress. Iman, good to have you with us. Your organization sent over some videos smuggled out of Iran by the protesters. One of them includes footage of protesters attacking a base for a division of Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. The base was used by the Basij force. Let's watch it first, and then we'll get your reaction. All right, so Iman, the Basij force is a paramilitary organization founded by the Ayatollah, and it really acts as the eyes and ears of the Islamic regime in terms of enforcing Islamic law. We see protesters attacking one of their bases. Explain how significant this is.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you for having me back. Just to clarify, I'm not sure that if this video was smuggled out of Iran. This came to us late last night from one of the channels, a few channels that we have where these videos come in. It could have been from inside Iran where internet was still positive, or it could have been taken to outside. So therefore, I want to clarify, we don't want to take credit for smuggling video. However, the main point is that attacking a Basij or location, which, by the way, had been done before. This also during a few weeks ago when 1,500 Iranians were killed, quite a few Basij locations were attacked. But this is very powerful because this is coming right after a few days that, the big, huge mournings about Qasem Soleimani. So that you could see that they actually filmed it. They put it on fire. They showed the sign in Farsi up there says, "Payegah Muqawamat Basij Hazrat Wali Ast." That means the base of the Basij for, I don't know, everything religious that they name. And then there's a video of a motorcycle. The motorcycle belongs to one of the Basij forces. They put on fire. And this is the city of Desful in Iran.
All right, and as you say, it's quite significant because they're fighting back there. What are your sources on the ground saying? Is force being used against the demonstrators?
Well, as you see, we have seen videos. You probably have seen the videos of that lady, the young woman who was shot in the leg. But we also have another video that maybe we hadn't sent you that, but that it actually shows how the police force beating up this person and then putting this electric shock against his body. So we hear a lot that they're being forceful. We haven't heard any massive shootings and killings. And I think that's because there's supposedly right now a lot of human rights organizations inside Iran reporting, and they cannot take another bad news publicity after the shoot down of the Ukrainian plane.
And of course, there's a distinction because during the November-December protests, the regime had given shoot-to-kill orders with regards to the demonstrators. So it's not that extreme right now.
Absolutely. It's not that extreme. However, what I can tell you, latest news that the regime and Khamenei are in panic. Khamenei, for the first time in 8 years, announced that this Friday he's going to go and actually lead the Friday prayers. We also have news that they have ordered all the Basij, all the forces, all the people they can gather to come to Tehran when he's going to go and do that prayer to put up another show of support for him, and which is not basically just to show that he has support, but he doesn't. We also have heard another news just lately that 2 diplomats of Iran inside the country of Albany were kicked out today due to suspicious activities, which usually means that they've done something wrong with regard to being spies or doing something worse than that.
So we heard in the video the protesters chanting death to Khamenei. How do you see the protests evolving? Will they be able to maintain momentum, and to what end?
Well, the end is the downfall of the regime. So we're at a very, very sensitive point in time and history. As you mentioned in your opening remarks, the Iranian people and certainly the opposition groups like our Iran Liberation Congress, we were very, very, very disappointed yesterday that in the U.S. Congress, Ms. Pelosi blocked a non-binding resolution supporting the freedom-fighting people of Iran, which was an exact same non-binding resolution similar to what bipartisan they approved a few weeks ago for the protests in Hong Kong. So this is sending a very bad message to the people of Iran. They're standing in front of bullets. They're looking to United States and democratic countries as beacon of freedom to help them, to support them morally, and to block that non-binding resolution is really, really very disappointing.
It is indeed. All right, Iman, thank you so much. We'll check in with you later in the week, Iman Foroughtun.
Thank you very much.